Previously on Power. So, Tariq getting his little school up. Still got stupid Jabari being Jabari, getting all the facts wrong. You know how shows always got the parts where there's one character that think they have everything together and then it's only together in their head. That's what Jabari is. It's like he's trying to play his position in power by sleeping with the student and the counselor lady. This is my thing. Why are you obsessing over a student that could be smashing? Are you obsessed over Tariq? Because I see that he's writing a book based on Tariq's life. That's his little secret agenda. That's him practicing the 48 laws of power and, conceal your intentions. That's one of the laws. If y'all read the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, then you would really understand this show, this season, or this show and the first original show. You'll really understand it more. So he's doing that. He even made them do a project on the book 2 episodes ago from last Sunday. Now, he's obsessed. He's being obsessive over this teacher. Well, teacher / counselor lady. She's sleeping with a student plus him. They both in this quadruple little love entanglement that they all got going on. The thing with Power is when it comes to sex scenes, if you read about it, the sex scenes in Power was meant to represent power moves, chess moves. It's like, okay, I get you so attached to me and wrapped up under me that you're not thinking straight on my intentions. Conceal your intentions using sex and relationships with the 48 laws of power. That's what they're doing. That's what they represent. You got Monet. She's the queen pin right now. She's using Tariq for his connection with the school. That's why she X'd out what's his name? That's why she X'd out Kane. Kane is trying to make his own way. I guess now he's going to start trying to make his own way in the streets. He's been doing all kind of stupid things, like robbing a priest and with his homeboy and all of this stupid shit. Kane reminds me of, I know a lot of people want to say Kanan and all of that, but he don't remind me of Kanan. He reminds me of Dre. Dre was stupid like this. Dre wanted to be something that he wasn't. He wanted to be noticed more by all the mafias and all of the street thugs and all of that. Like, and he wants that without knowing fully the business. That's why everything that he's doing so far getting picked up by the police. I don't even understand how he just randomly got picked up and he got identified at the scene of a crime. Bullshit. He did not. Had on a mask. What, he took the mask off? When he got out? No. You didn't get identified at the scene of a crime. And then, he had an alibi from the police officer that he hates, but then he calls him. All of them are using the laws of power wrong in this one. This is the only gripe I have with the show, and I know it's a building thing. I just think that the character development on here is a little weak. It's weak. I don't know the full extent of their power. I don't know, what do they control? So it's really hard to believe that they're going through what they're going through. Drew, his character development is starting to rise. Drew is without comparing him to any other characters, I don't feel like thinking about that right now. But all of these characters remind me of characters from the first original show. Drew, he remind me of? Yeah, he reminds me of Jamal Lyon, but as a killer. The thing I like about his character development is he seemed like he was special already. There's a reason why his dad wants him to lead. His intelligence, I'm guessing, he knows how to follow orders, and he also knows how to make orders. Hell, Monet started noticing it herself. She was like, yo, you made this decision up on your own? Yeah. Beat up old dude that was picking on his cousin. And he's a killer. He does a good job of what he needs to do. The things that he's asked to do, even when I thought he was messing up. I thought he was messing up when he started messing with old boy. And she was saying like, oh, at least he ain't in somebody's bed and he ain't supposed to. And she was referring to her cousin, Zeke. I mean, her nephew, Zeke. Who is trash, by the way, also. Get to him in a minute. But Drew is becoming the most interesting person on this show. Tariq is being Tariq. It's some episodes where it's like, oh, okay, all right. You got little remnants of Ghost right there. Then he get into this Tariq mode where he starts just messing up. Messing up with the girls that he's supposed to be smashing. And, you know what I mean, using that to your advantage. You know, get the lookout, see what's what, where your market could be at. Like with the chick that looked like Ashanti that keep trying to smash and he keep messing that up. And why does she look like Ashanti? Did they get her on purpose? She even acts. She has Ashanti's mannerisms when she acts. If you ever seen Ashanti in a movie on anything, just look, go watch Coach Carter. And she was dating the basketball player. She asked the girl that's playing as this drug dealing girlfriend, basically. That's the one. Yeah, she reminds me of Ashanti, but she seems to have to work. She played him in the last seasons of Power, and she took advantage of him. So he ain't really trying to mess with her. But then his mom in jail. Tasha was like, yo, nah, when I was messing around with Ghost, oh yeah, I did this and it worked like a charm. I'm like, no, it didn't. You in there. You encouraged Tommy and Tariq to kill Ghost until the end when you found out, oh snap, we shouldn't kill him because we probably need him for this and that, and yeah, he's about to be this governor, so why would we kill him now when he could possibly get rid of all our charges? I still got a gripe on that. You killed him just so you could basically follow his rules again, and that's the irony of Ghost's death. You killed him for what you thought you was about to go to jail for, which he could have just got you out. I mean, you're his son. And the murder that happened was on a crooked police officer, and it was avenging your sister's death. So all of that could have worked out in your favor. Now you got to maintain the 3.5, and you doing all this work for Zeke, who's an idiot. Get to him in a minute again. You got to do all this work. You messing up with your white friend, which is a replacement, I guess, of Tommy, which I know we like to say that because he's like white and that's his friend and it's like, oh, Ghost, Tommy. Nah, but I don't think he's Tommy. I think if anybody would be Tommy, it would probably be Drew. Not the craziness, but the fact that he's still willing to do what he's supposed to do. He's still supposed to be on point. Like, Tommy was still on point with certain things, especially when it came to taking somebody out. But then he started acting off of emotion. So you might see more of Tommy displayed in the white friend later on. But right now, Drew is taking that. Drew and Kane is really reminding me of Tommy more than anybody. And I know people want to disagree with that, whatever. I don't care. As the show progresses, you'll see more of the development, hopefully. But right now, it's just poor development like Zeke. He's supposed to be on a basketball team. I thought he was supposed to sit out until he got his stuff up, but I guess Tariq helped him with that. He announced at on an interview, yeah, I'm gonna be playing in the next game. That was like 2, 3 episodes ago. I think it was 2 episodes ago, but it might have been 3. He announced that he was gonna be playing in the next game. Boom. He played in the next game. He had the scouters out there or whatever. Don't really, I guess we'll find out more of the results of what happened in the next episode. But Zeke right now, he's obsessing over this chick. He got a good point, you know, all these young girls, they just want me for this and that, and they know I'm the next basketball player, so they just want to be around a future star, blah, blah, blah. You know, the counselor lady is older, more mature, but she not really with him like that. So if anything, she's using him because he's not really benefiting. You would think if you smashing the counselor, your grades would be top notch. If you gotta still get Tariq to do your work, then something ain't right. And her, like, the counselor and Jabari got this thing against each other. Like, now she's starting to use power against him. So that's causing Jabari to obsess more, but you're obsessing over the wrong person. And you letting everything else slip over your eyes. Meanwhile, you're smashing a student who tried to smash Tariq. And in the same time, you was messing with this dude. What was his name? Malik? Something like that? Nah, it was Malcolm. I'm getting all the names wrong. Lauren had a lame boyfriend named Malcolm. Glad he got rid of him. He even... that was the only time where Tariq really seemed like his dad at that point. When he came in the room taking pictures of him and shit. Like, that's some weirdo shit. I would think an educated brother like you would know better. Yeah. Alright, nigga. That shit was fire. That was the little glimpse. And I like the fact that in the 2 episodes ago when he was following old girl, it's just that people saying, "Oh, why didn't he tell the his friend that she was working with the feds and blah blah blah?" It's like, because it's part of the laws of power. You have to read it in order to see. Conceal your intentions. You get people to do the work for you. All of these things are laws. If you just blurt all of that out, then it would kind of ruin the next plans. Like, them two is butting heads right now because he was trying to sell coke and he ended up selling it with Ashanti's little sister. So that's kind of messing up. And then she ran her mouth all easily to him. I'm like, damn, Ashanti, keep that shit on the low. But besides that, I mean, it's getting there. Now, Kane tried to kill Tariq, being jealous, like a loser. Failed. Ended up having to kill the dude that he tried to set him up with the GTG people, and I'm like, bro, he you know he was going to end up being either somebody's slave or killed. He already was trying to put them all on social media. You gotta get rid of him anyway. I don't see a positive ending for him at all. You got goals all in your mouth. Cut that stupid shit out. You supposed to be out here being some of the muscle and everything. And the muscle they so-called had that got killed basically by Kane, it looked like a CW cast. He had the Asian guy, the Spanish dude, the whitish looking dude, and him with dreads. What the fuck? Y'all niggas is whack. But, so that didn't work out. The thing that I have a problem with, like I said in the beginning, is knowing their position of power. We don't really know the heights of Rico, or that's one of the guys they get product from. And then you got Monet's husband in jail. She's sleeping with the cop. Like, Monet is trying to play her positions in power. She uses sex just like Ghost did in the first one. just like Tasha did in the first one. But now Tasha got to kind of figure out how to play her position of power without looking like a queen pin. And you got the lawyers exhausting the scenes. Why? Because a lot of what they're doing is supposed to be for Tariq to go to jail and for the mom to get out. Of course, that's going to end up backfiring. You already could see that happening because Saxe is sneaky. He always has been. If he really was to do further, if Method Man was to do further detail on Saxe, he would see it. Like, oh, you obsessed because all started from Angela basically not wanting to fuck with you. And then you're trying to take her job and all of this stuff. It's like, yeah. And so the Democratic convention is on Saxe. So it's like, yeah, well, why are you trying to work with him? To each his own. This case is expensive for nothing because she's still in there. I don't even know, has it been like weeks, months? I don't know how long it's been. You know how this show goes. One day it's like a week past, and then the next time you ever see it, they done did about 3 months. So I don't really know. I don't know how far he is in school or nothing. Hopefully, Tommy could be seen again because 2-Bit now is on Tariq after not only his dad promised to take care of him, but then his dad died or got killed. We all know why. Then he gets out because Method Man helped him out. Whatever. Boom. So now that he's out, he's on Tariq. Then he had to help him with a body because Kane tried to have him set up with this real obvious student that just kept standing there trying to kill him. I'm like, yo, you kidding me, man? What the fucking stupid shit is going on here? Damn, this video ain't getting monetized. Cussing a lot. But anyway, power is crazy. This is my take on it. Drew's going to be the most interesting. Zeke almost got killed, so now he might be all scared and he might accidentally expose some of the story or whatever because he was all frightened. Yeah, he might get all frightened or whatever. So now you got to kind of worry about Zeke. What he know, what he accepts. Because his family was supposed to keep him away from it, in which they all failed to do that. In which I don't know how long they were supposed to keep him away from something that he going to school with all of this stuff. It was eventually going to get out. Drew is developing. Kane is dwindling into the streets. She just kicked him out the house. That's hilarious. Like, damn. But that's also dangerous. I don't think he should have been kicked out. I think he should have been closer netted under the wing to watch him. Like, you gotta watch people like Kane. They already irate. They already act on just stupidity. There ain't no saving them. So you better off trying to watch him. He gonna be after Monet already done made a deal with if Monet made a deal with Tariq, like, yo, he try to come after you, I don't mind you protecting yourself, but don't seek him to kill him. I agree with that. It's like Monet is the only one really doing her job besides Drew. And then you got old girl. She's trying to play the sister role so much that it's messing her up. And she's trying to get in with Tariq so much that she might get blindsided because she reminds me of like Tasha. Lauren, I think, was supposed to remind us of Angela. You know, the educated. So then who is the Shanti little sister reminding us of? Oh, the newer chick that Ghost was supposed to be dating in the office. I think it was supposed to be that. Something like that. But it's weird how it's going on. It's so similar to Ghost's story. I mean, hence the Power Book 2 being called Ghost. But anyway, man, I'm out of here. Hopefully the next episode is even better. Go watch Power Book 2.